I'm Doyle Carter. I'm running for City Council District 12. I've been the councilman for the last 4 years, and we've had a lot of things that we've been working on, and I want to come back and finish the things we've been working on. And my district is pretty much all the west side. It goes all the way out to Clay County, all the way around Clay County, all the way around to Nassau County, and comes back up Otis Road, and it comes back up 295. So it's most all the west side. I'm excited about running again. We've got a lot of things going on with jobs and with infrastructure. Got a new interchange at Marietta. We got a new World Road out at Cecil Field. We've got a lot of development going on out at Cecil that's providing high quality jobs that we still got coming in. That I really want to finish some projects that we got going on out there. I'm excited about serving again, and I want to represent you and your things that you want represented at City Council. And I'd love to have your vote March 24th.
Reports say Jacksonville has a $2.5 billion deficit in pension funds. Jacksonville taxpayers cannot afford to bail out or continue to pay these shortages. What solution or solutions do you propose?
Well, we've been working since I've been back on council. I was on council from 1999-2003, but since I've been back on council, that's been one of the biggest issues we've been dealing with as a pension. We've been back and forth with the pension board and negotiating, and we've come up with a pretty good plan for new employees to be completely different than the employees as it is now. And we've actually pretty close to having it passed, which is one half of the two-part pension deal. But we're within a few things of having the first part passed, which will really fund up a lot of money for the future and keep us from paying as much out from this point on. And also does things it does new hires are completely different. The ones that are on now, it does some adjusting on COLA and on percentages, and also on retirement years and things. So it does a lot of things, and there's a big number that it saves us over the next 30 years. And also the second part of it is finding the funding to get it paid down to where it's funded. There's a lot of reasons that it's not funded the way it should have been funded. Some is because we didn't pay it. Some is because of the economy, and some is because it was a pretty big. As life expands and you live longer, it makes it harder to be where you need to be at. So we've worked hard both ways in trying to make it to where we can afford it and get it back to where it needs to be, and also to sustain it for the future of future citizens of Jacksonville.
Duval taxpayers continue to struggle with paying high taxes and fees. What ideas to actually reduce the taxpayer payments do you have?
Well, if you go and match it against other cities, we're not really higher than anybody else. We're really kind of in the lower echelon, but we have raised taxes. And when I was on council first 4 years in 1999-2003, we lowered taxes every year that I was on. This time we had to raise it one time, but to get it back to where we got lower property taxes would be when the economy would turn around like it is now. As we get more jobs, more people in the city working, companies in the city that's paying property taxes, then we'll be able to reduce the millage back to where it's what it was when we had to raise it.
Much has been said about economic incentive programs. What is your position on these programs that many call corporate welfare?
Well, my position would be that when I was in business for 29 years at Cycle Accessories, was a motorcycle shop, and I had to invest a certain amount of money in a part or a motorcycle or whatever it might be to be able to make money on that. So when I explain it to people, I explain it on them terms, is that if we can invest money and make more money, then that's a good deal. And a lot of times we can bring companies in, or even more important, people that are here that want to add jobs, that we can help them some, and if they build bigger buildings and things like that, then our property taxes go up, which we can pay less property taxes than because we got a bigger base to go by. And also, if we get just like GE coming that we just got out at Cecil Field, GE's going to bring 500 jobs, making $60,000 a person or more. That's the low end. And if we can get 500 jobs making that much money, then they're going to buy houses. They're going to shop at our different. They're going to shop at Cycle Accessories West, or they're going to shop at a barber shop, or they're going to shop at shopping centers, and they're going to buy houses, which will make our tax base bigger. So it's just like my motorcycle parts place, because I had to buy a part, and if I bought a part, I wanted to make an investment on it. I wanted to make enough money to be able to pay overhead and pay salaries and stuff. So it's the same thing here, is that we can invest, but as long as we make more money. And most of the incentives that are given always have clawbacks, that if they don't provide the job or provide the services that they say they're going to provide in the contract, they don't get the money. They don't get the money up front, they get it after they produce.
Would you support or oppose any ordinance bestowing special rights on certain groups?
I would oppose that position. I would oppose it because I don't think that you can regulate bad people and make them be good people. If you could, I think I'd put an ordinance in tomorrow to make everybody abide by the 10 Commandments, and I think we could save $400 million on police, because if everybody wouldn't murder, wouldn't steal, wouldn't do things wrong, we could save that right off the bat. But you can't, and I don't think you can do that. But I'll be the first one to defend anybody that's being discriminated against and take up for them and defend that. And also, it says in the Bible, different from that, and that's where my foundation has always been based, and that's my stance on that.
What do you think of the plan to convert certain Duval County roads to toll roads?
Well, the plan that I know about is the plan that you're going to have what they call express lanes. And express lanes are two more lanes that'll be on the side of the lanes that are there now, and them 2 lanes will be, them lanes that are added will be, it's called express lanes, will have a charge on them. So if you want to go to express lane and go quicker, then you can pay to go that way. But they'll still have the roads that are free roads. You'll still be able to go down them roads and not pay the fee, which will help both ways. Because some people want to go faster, and so that'll alleviate the other lanes and make that one even faster. So in certain instances they're good, because a lot of times if we don't do that, we can't afford to buy that extra lanes, and so you pay for what you want to use. Whether you want to use the free one, you don't have to pay anything, or you want to use the one that's on the express lane, you have to pay to be an express lane.
Thank you.
Just like I said, I'm Doyle Carter, and I'm running for City Council March 24th. I appreciate your vote. I want to thank the Tea Party for giving me the opportunity to come and interview with them. And it's awesome what y'all do, and I appreciate what y'all do.